Hey guys, it's Cindy. Today I'm going to be sharing with you all my TBR for Tistheseasonathon. So Tistheseasonathon is a new readathon that takes place between December 3rd and December 9th, and it is completely Christmas themed, which is so much fun. And I can't believe that we're already in December and it's getting closer to Christmas time. That's just crazy. But this readathon is hosted by Heather over at Bookables, and she has a lot of lovely co-hosts. The first one is Amy from A Court of Crowns and Quills, Chelsea from Chelsea Darling Reads, Kristen from Super Space Chick, and Trina from Between Chapters. So there are actually going to be 5 reading challenges. I kind of just went through my shelf right now and just picked out a bunch of like Christmassy books, and I picked up some stuff to like decorate my bookshelves, but I realized that I picked up too little. Like I just picked up enough to like decorate this little generic area, and then the rest of my bookshelf is just normal. So I'll probably go back and pick up some more stuff and like organize my shelf and then actually make it look really nice and pretty, because right now it's just kind of done up. I just wanted it to be a little Christmassy for this TBR, but I think I'm gonna have something way nicer for the rest of the month because I want to decorate them all pretty, because I don't have a Christmas tree in my house right now, and I don't know if I will this year. So the reading challenges. The first one is to read a book with red or green on the cover. The second one is to read a book while listening to holiday music. The third is to read a warm and fuzzy book. The fourth is to read a short book less than 250 pages. And the fifth challenge is to read a holiday themed book. They also have an extra bonus challenge, which is to read the buddy book, and I do have the buddy read as well. So like I said, I went through, I picked 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I picked up 7 books off of my TBR, not picked them up, but grabbed them off of my shelf, and I haven't really decided which ones I'm actually going to read or assign to each like challenge, because I've been kind of like mood reading lately, so I don't want to like jinx it. And I actually haven't been reading that much at all. Like you'll see in my wrap up for November, I read like 2 books, literally. So I'm going to jump into the books, and then I'll probably read them and then see what challenges I can apply them to, because a lot of these overlap. So starting off with the buddy read, it is Snow and Love, and this has stories from Melissa De La Cruz, Nick Stone, Amy Friedman, and Casey West. I love some of these authors, others I haven't read from before. So it's just 4 short stories, which I think I will absolutely fly through. And this is like right around 250 pages, so it could also count as the short book as well, not just the buddy read. So then I have 2 books that I actually haven't hauled yet on my channel. I just did a haul for October, but these books I received recently, but I'm going to go ahead and include them because they are like holiday themed. The first one is The Afterlife of Holly Chase, and this is written by Cynthia Hand. I got this off of Book Outlet recently, and this is kind of like a Scrooge retelling, or what is like the, I don't know what the actual Christmas story is, but it's like with the ghost of Christmas past and stuff like that. So I think this is going to be really good. I've heard a lot of people talk about it, and yeah, it was like the first Christmas book that came to mind because I couldn't really think of any. And then this is a new book that I got because I've seen it everywhere on Instagram, and I decided to pick it up because it is a romance, and it's like a Christmassy romance, and it is One Day in December by Josie Silver. This is one that I like really want to get to, so I think this is going to be like one of the first ones that I pick up, because it also, I can like do so much with this because it is like holiday themed. It has red and green on the cover. I can read it while listening to Christmas music. I can't remember what the other challenges was. It's warm and fuzzy, and the only challenge it won't fulfill is it being a short book, because this is like over 300 pages. But I think I'm really going to like this one. I have a YA book next, which is What Light by Jay Asher. I haven't read another book from Jay Asher other than 13 Reasons Why. And this is just like a copy that I picked up off of Book Outlet, and it just happened to be signed. All I know about this book is that it is about like a girl that travels back and forth to like from like a very warm place like California to like a very cold place, and her parents sell like Christmas trees, and she ends up like having feelings for a guy that she meets while away from home. I haven't heard many people talk about this, so I'm not sure if it's very good, but it is another shorter book. I'm not sure how long. I think it's right around 300 pages. It is 251 pages as well, so I totally would count that as a short book. Then I have a really short book, and it is Dash and Lily's Book of Dares, and this one is 260 pages. What the hell? It's longer than the other one. But I would count this as a short book as well. And I don't know what this is about, but I've heard a lot of good things about this, and I don't know. If I fall into a slump, maybe this would be a good one to read. And then I have 2 anthologies. I just heard someone talk about this today, and they were mentioning how this anthology is actually one of the few that like the stories intertwine with one another, and I think that's so cool because a lot of times you'll read stories and then like never hear from the characters again. And that is Let It Snow by John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Lauren Miracle. And this has 3 different stories. They're all holiday themed and they're all romances. And supposedly they're all supposed to tie in together at the end of it, so that sounds really interesting. And then the last anthology I have is one that I've actually been trying to read for quite some time. I think I started it last year and I only got to page 9. And the book that I started reading, I actually ended up reading it in a shorter story because the first one is a Rainbow Rowell story, and I ended up reading it anyways because I got like this little Rainbow Rowell like bind up of Kindred Spirits and some other story, Midnight something, Almost Midnight I think it's called. So I ended up reading that anyways, and that was like the first story in this. So this is My True Love Gave to Me, and this book has a lot of great authors in it. It has Jenny Han, Holly Black, Matt De La Pena, Gail Forman, David Levithan, Stephanie Perkins, Rainbow Rowell, Kirsten White, Lainey Taylor. So like a lot of good people in this. I've heard really good things about this as well. This anthology does not intertwine, like the stories are completely different, but it would be a good thing to read during a readathon because you get to just read a couple pages every night and just kind of like delve into different stories, and like it has such cute little pictures in it. Okay guys, so those are the books that I plan on getting to for the Tis the Season readathon. Am I saying that? Tis the Seasonathon? Tis the Season readathon. Tis the Seasonathon. Okay guys, so these are all the books that I plan on, well not, I don't plan on reading them all, but this is kind of like what I will be pulling from for the week. I also just got a new vlogging camera, which I'm so excited about. I like absolutely love the camera that I record on. It is an amazing camera. I love it so much, but it is a DSLR, so it's like super bulky, and if you guys have one, you know that it's not like the most convenient thing to vlog with because it's like really big. So I took advantage of some online sales, and I am getting it really soon, so I probably will have it for this readathon, which I'm super hyped for because it's going to be like my first vlogging with a vlogging camera, and I'm so excited. But anyways, so look forward to that. Let me know if you guys are also participating in this readathon. I would love to know what you guys are reading. Maybe it'll give me some inspiration because honestly, it was like really hard to pick what to read because I wasn't sure if a lot of the books that I had took place during Christmas or during any sort of holiday like that. So yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great night or day depending on when you're watching this, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.